I'm going to pre-trip the inside of my cab. The first thing I want to talk about is my door seals. My door seals must be well pliable, cannot be cracked or broken. They cannot let any air or rain in. And then I'll come down to my window switches, or my door lock switches, and my mirror switches. My window switches roll up and down my driver's and my passenger windows. Door lock switch unlocks and locks the doors. My powered mirrors, I can run my power mirrors from my switch. I have my door handle, which opens and closes my door. And then I will come over to my turn signal indicator, which turns on and off the turn signals along with my windshield wipers. I have my key switch that turns the truck off and on. I have a work light switch that I can turn a work light on between the tractor and the cab. And then I have a dimmer switch, a footwell switch, and I have my check light switch. I have a steering wheel, a 20-inch steering wheel, which should have 10 degrees of free play or 1 to 2 inches. My city horn. I have my air horn. I come to my gauges. I have a water temp gauge, which runs between 180 and 220. I have an oil pressure gauge that runs at 60 psi. And I have a volt gauge that runs between 13.2 and 14 volts. I have a RPM gauge, a fuel gauge, a speedometer. I have a brake application gauge. I also have my air supply gauge and my DEF fluid gauge. I have a load gauge that tells me how much is on my fifth wheel. I have a computer switch that scrolls between computer screens. I have a fan switch. I have my cruise control on and off and my resume and set button. I also have my engine brake